Hey Underdogs, welcome back to Underdogs Rise, the podcast where we rise together. There's a sentence that changed how I see growth. A sentence simple enough to miss but powerful enough to reshape a life. I first heard it from my mentor. And he said, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing badly. At first I didn't understand it. Because most of us are taught the opposite. To do it perfectly. To do it right first time. Don't make mistakes. Don't look foolish. Don't fail publicly. Don't begin until you're ready. And because of that, many people never begin at all. And that was me for a long time. For a long time. They carry books they never write, businesses they never build, songs they never sing, conversations they never have, dreams they never chase. Not because they lack talent, but because they were waiting to be great at something they haven't even started. So today I'm going to be talking about permission. Permission to be messy. Permission to be average. Permission to stumble. And permission to be seen learning. Because the road to mastery is paved with awkward beginnings. And many of them. And there is a quiet wisdom in doing something badly. Because badly done is often the first step towards doing something beautifully. Perfection, it's seductive. It whispers, wait until you know more. Wait until you have the right equipment. Wait until the timing is better. Wait until you feel confident. Wait until you can do it properly. But perfection is often fear wearing expensive clothes. It looks responsible, but underneath it's hesitation. The truth is you cannot think your way into courage. You act your way there. Confidence isn't built before the first step. Confidence is built because of the first step. Clumsy actions beats elegant procrastination every single time. When my mentor first said, if it's worth doing badly, what he was really teaching me was this. Start before you feel ready. Your first attempt is not your identity. Your first draft is not your masterpiece. Your first conversation isn't your final voice. Your first failure is not your final chapter. Beginnings are supposed to be rough. That's not weakness, that's apprenticeship. Think of a child. A child falls 1,000 times before they can walk. Yet we celebrate every wobble. Imagine if a child had adult thinking. I fell, clearly walking isn't for me. That's ridiculous. But adults do that every day. I have done that. One rejection, love isn't for me. One failed project, I'm not cut out for this. One awkward podcast episode, I'm terrible at speaking, and I have thought that. One bad workout, fitness isn't my thing. No. You're just at the beginning. And beginnings are meant to be ugly. There's something sacred about doing something badly. Because when you do, ego gets stripped away. And humility enters. Learning begins, growth becomes possible. Doing badly teaches patience. Doing badly teaches resilience. And doing badly teaches you how much you care. Because if you're willing to be uncomfortable, embarrassed, and imperfect, that it matters deeply to you. And what matters deeply to you deserves effort, not excuses. The first time that you go to the gym you feel weak, you go anyway. The first time you journal your thoughts, they feel messy. Write anyway. The first time you meditate, your mind races. Sit anyway. The first time you set boundaries, your voice shakes. Speak anyway. The first time you love again after heartbreak, fear will be there. Open your heart. First time you chase your purpose, self-doubt will scream. Move anyway. Do it badly. Do it scared. Do it awkwardly. Do it inconsistently at first, but do it. Because movement creates momentum, and momentum creates change. Underdogs understand something powerful. Nobody notices the practice reps. They only see the polished version later. They see the confidence, not the years of uncertainty. They see success, not the failures underneath it. They see strength, not the nights where you nearly gave up. Behind everything admirable is a season of doing it badly, quietly, repeatedly, faithfully. And that's where character is built. You don't need to be exceptional today. You need to begin today. Messy beats missing. Imperfect beats imaginary. Done badly beats never done it at all. Maybe your mentor, like mine, came into your life to hand you one sentence that unlocks something bigger. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing badly. So write the first terrible page. Record the first awkward episode. Have a difficult conversation. Take the small walk. Apply for the role. Start the business. Learn the skill. Open your heart. Begin the healing. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start badly, but start. Because one day, what once felt clumsy will become graceful. What once felt impossible will become natural. What once made you doubt yourself will become the very thing that helps others believe in themselves. That is how underdogs rise. Not by waiting for perfect conditions, but by honouring imperfect beginnings. Your first step doesn't need to be beautiful. It needs to be brave. Underdogs rise, and we rise together.